But I think we're starting to focus in week 2 now on who we are. You know, this is who we're going to be. These are our perceived through week 1, our strengths and our weaknesses, and that's what you get in week 1. Now going to week 2, you start to form who you are as a football team relative to those strengths and weaknesses.
Brian, did anybody jump out at you today that maybe was in the shadows before in a scrimmage situation?
You know, I'd say Tyler Eifert was outstanding today. You know, probably singularly offensively. You know, he came in and showed that you know, he's really got the ability to be you know, more than just being in Kyle Rudolph's shadow. So he's a guy that we're going to have to find a way to get on the field. He matches up well, obviously, with his size. He gives us another weapon. I wouldn't be surprised to see both of those guys on the field at the same time. I thought he looked really good. Tommy Rees has done a really nice job. You know, we'll have to decide where he is, but he's in hot competition to be, you know, the number 2. But you know, that's to be decided. But he did a nice job running the offense. Defensively, you know, again, it's you know, it starts with Manti and you know, his ability to flow to the football, and we're doing a pretty good job defensively of you know, getting after the football.
Strengths and weaknesses, kind of what you thought when we talked to you first a week ago. It's a little different.
Well, on each side of the ball, first of all, you know, I think we feel really comfortable with Theo at the Z. You know, the slot position, he's inside, and Michael balancing off the tight end position on opposite sides of the field or together. So I think really the X position is really where those questions are still. Is it Duval? You know, is it TJ? Is it Shaq? Is it a combination of all 3 of those guys right now? I think that's really kind of where we're at relative to the offense. Dane Christ has clearly gotten better every day. He's improved his footwork, his just overall running our offense. That's a real, listen, at the end of the day, this whole conversation can be in a few words. Dane Christ is getting better every day. The rest of this other stuff, it's good, but it's really going to focus on Dane's ability, and the upshot is he's doing a nice job.
The offensive line has been in such a state of flux in the spring. Is that pretty much settled down, especially at the tackle position? It seems like Zach has been kind of a mainstay there.
Zach has been our most consistent. You know, so your left side, you know, right now is Stewart and Zach. Obviously, they're doing a great job. You know, Robinson's firmly ensconced at the right guard position. I think we're still battling at center and right tackle. But again, I think that those are pretty good battles. You know, Wenger and Cave are pretty good. Dever and Nuss are pretty good. So whoever wins it, you know, it's not going to be like, oh, you know, we know we've got a pretty good starting 5.